Hi there, Ben. Hope you're having a good week. Video lesson for today. If you have any questions at the end, feel free to have your parents shoot over a message to me, and I'll be more than happy to answer. So, cool. Let's get to it. So the first thing is how about 37. Oh, thanks for sending those videos over. By the way, it's super helpful so I can see kind of like what's going on. So thanks for sending those over to me. Looking at 37. Looks good. Notes are nice and clear. Getting a good tone out of your guitar. All that's looking good. The thing though that we need to do is get that tempo up, get the speed up a little bit more, and then also to think in phrases, not just from note to note. It's a common thing that students will work on. So when you play, it was nice you got all the notes in the right order and nice rhythm and everything. We just gotta get the tempo up a little bit. So when you play it, you don't want to think of the song as like this. I think if I remember right. You don't want to think of it that way where it's like note, 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 note. You want to think in phrases, kind of like how I'm talking right now. I am not talking like a robot right now because that would sound funny, right? When you're playing the melodies, make sure that you're thinking of them in terms of a phrase. Like if you had to play this melody, where would be like a spot that would sound like if you stopped it would be okay? Kind of like if you're talking, where would you put the commas and where would you put the punctuation, like the period? Right? Where would those go? So when you practice these melodies, what I like to do is actually take like a pencil and put a curved line over top of all those notes so that way they're all connected, so they're all legato, and practice by phrase. So once I know where to put my fingers, I start practicing connecting all those notes together in one coherent idea, right? So rather than going, right, so doing that, I think of it as this. Right? Comma. Another comma. What was it? Comma. Period, right? So that's the way I think of melodies when I practice them. Good. So number 2 is Highway to Hell. Nice. It sounded really good. Much better. You had nice rhythm in there. You had good attack with your pick. All that's looking good. What you can do is you can add the octave to the power chord in the opening. And I believe, if I remember right, the song goes, and then you can add the pinky there if you want for some extra challenge for the stretch. Right, so maybe you can add that to that part of the song. Yeah, obviously you can't add them to the that's it. But you can't add to that part right there. But for this one, you can add that pinky to that part of the song. That looks good right there. And then we're only missing one little piece besides the solo, and it's the bridge. Right before he gets to the solo, the solo uses these chords. I believe he uses I believe he solos over top of that. We can talk more about what you use for the solo in next lesson. For the bridge, however, nice and easy, nothing too crazy. It's this. That right there. I'm doing a bit cool today. So I have a D chord, and I tabbed this out for you too. It's D, 1, 2, 3, and then he takes his pinky and he puts his pinky down here on the first string, 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, and then hits the D chord for a 1. The way I think of that is this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm thinking in like rhythmic groupings of things that are happening, right? So for the D chord, it's 1, 2, 3. For the D sus4, that's when you put your pinky down. 1, 2, 3, 1. Right? So I'm thinking in terms of those when things happen. That way keep the count straight. And then the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we have a complete measure of that chord ringing out before he cycles through it again. With the distortion, it will sound something like this. Let's see, what's this one? It'll sound like this. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Right, so that's how that riff goes. Cool, man. Work on that for me. We'll probably have a new project next time. Maybe some Nirvana might be good, some good stuff for us to do. And if no questions, I will see you same time next time. Take care.